This is definitely a song for Carter.
We are still talking about the alarm clock.
Wake me up before you go, especially when it's time for a brunch. Do you love a good brunch? Who doesn't?
Of course. And you don't have to shell out a lot of money to enjoy it, especially with our friend here.
Yes, cookbook author and baker Courtney Hill is back to showcase some easy ways to save green. Good morning
Hello,
to you.
guys.
Welcome
Thanks for having
back.
me back.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love brunch. Micah is a brunchaholic.
Yeah, he is.
How was
Yeah,
your
he is.
Easter?
It was good. I ended up getting a cold, so I spent most of it in bed. But I had cooked Friday so that I could just warm it up, and we had dinner Saturday. So it was good. It was good. It was restful.
That
It was
works.
good. Kind
That
of
works.
Put a kink in my plans, but it was still good.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. So it's National Brunch Month because there's a national day, week, month for everything. But the perfect blend between breakfast and lunch, right? So what ideas do you have for us this morning?
I've got some good ideas, and they're all homemade, which means, pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
that's always nice. 2 of them are in the cookbook.
Great.
My scrambled egg sandwich, which is a Midwest staple. I don't know if you guys have ever had
Yes, for
a scrambled
sure.
egg sandwich. Yes. And I've got my farm fresh eggs here. It's really best with like a farm grown garden tomato.
Yeah.
And I was able to find a nice one at the grocery store. It must have been a greenhouse or something.
Yeah.
And you got to use Miracle Whip.
Okay.
That's the key. So to do a perfect scrambled egg,
Okay.
put a little water. instead
No
of
way.
milk. Yes.
Why?
It just makes it fluffier.
Then milk?
Yes.
That's the trick.
I know. And get it real nice and mixed up there.
That seems like the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, I've been seeing the kids on TikTok are putting, or like the protein, they're putting cottage cheese in eggs.
Oh, that sounds good.
I don't know if it's the kids. I think it's the fitness influencers. I don't know.
You want a really good nonstick pan
Okay.
for scrambled eggs, and you want your pieces to be big for the sandwich. So I just kind of push it into the middle
Okay.
and then the edges start to cook.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then eventually it will kind of be in these big pieces rather than your little pieces.
Okay.
And you can put it nice on your sandwich. there.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay, what about
okay.
these little potatoes?
These are smashed potatoes.
I like them.
So you take some new potatoes and you boil them, get them soft, and then
Okay.
put them down on there and then smash it with that
Ooh, this
glass.
is fun.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that fun? And you can just do them all if you
And
want.
they get crispy.
And then I put little oil on them, and then I put
Put
them
it
in the oven.
Okay. How long
Yes.
do you put it in the oven?
Oh, just until they crisp up.
Okay.
How you like them. I mean, some of these are a little dark. I like mine pretty crunchy.
Okay.
I like them crunchy.
About 425.
Okay.
Not
Not bad at all.
15 minutes.
Okay.
A little oil. And
So
then
we
I've
need
got
something
Bloody
to
Mary.
wash it down.
Yes. Bloody Mary. Which
Nice.
is my favorite. I've got Worcestershire, pickle juice,
Oh.
lemon juice, and I've made tomato vodka.
Okay.
So you
Of
just,
course you did. That's so you.
You soak the tomatoes in the vodka for about a couple weeks. And and then you can make these fun garnishes for it. And,
Okay.
what's
Here we'll do
brunch
this
without
for.
Bloody Mary?
Without
I'll
a
make this for
cocktail.
I did
Micah.
add a little
There we
water
go.
because it's brunch, so you want
I
to
love
water
it.
it down just a little
That's
bit.
delicious. How are we doing here? Can we check this
We're
out?
doing good. Yep.
What would you say is
Looking
like the key to a good brunch?
Honestly, potatoes.
I
For
think
me,
it's- yeah.
Potatoes, eggs, and Bloody Mary.
And a
Okay.
cocktail.
Okay. Okay.
All those we can get on board with, don't you think, TT?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you like I like a pancake at brunch.
Oh, yes, I do
Or a
love
waffle?
something
What do you
Ooh,
think?
a waffle
Always.
or lately I've been into French toast.
You stop it.
Yeah, French toast are
French
like so good for brunch.
Yeah.
And they're typically very thick, so very filling.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
can get like
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
Yes.
Cinnamon roll.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, we just
like
getting
that.
ourselves even more
We
hungry.
are. Courtney, where can we find more information about you?
You can find it on my website,
Okay.
cookHomemade.net.
Okay.
And yeah, you can get a cookbook there and get links to all my social media. on there,
Okay.
too.
Cool.
Sounds good. Well, until next time, Courtney, thank you so much for
Thanks,
stopping
guys.
by, giving us some tips for our next brunch. For more on Courtney and her cookbook, Homemade, visit her website, cookhomemade.net. On it are all the blogs with the recipes.